And a big welcome to everybody tuning in to My Local Radio's coverage of the 2021 4A West Championship Tournament championship game featuring the Jackson Bronx and the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Kelly Walsh in green, Jackson in white on your screen on mylocalradio.com. Started about 4 minutes ago. Apologies we didn't get the opening kickoff in, as when they let people on, they said 10 minutes to warm up and then right into it. And of course we took a little bit longer to get set up. Anyways, we are proud to bring you this championship game. Hills throws it in for Jackson. It'll be ushered to the goalkeeper, Allaire, by Camp. 36:23 to go when we get back on the air. As the rain has blown through, and we are back to playing this championship game as we hoped. (35-38) as Jackson and Kelly Walsh will take to the field for the third time this season against each other. Last time they played, it was a victory for Kelly Walsh, 1-0. But the first time they played in Kelly Walsh, it was a victory for Jackson, 3-2 in extra time, I believe. As we are coming back live after a weather delay. Still no score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This one, a shot right at Huta. Great save. And a good look for Cyan Reeling. Starting lineups for today's matchup. Let's start with the designated visiting team, the Jackson Bronx, number 2 in the West. Hadley Javier Huta in goal. Rafael Silva, Brayden Hills, Teddy Oppler, Dylan Zampa Perez, Daniel Huerta, Leo Harlan, Cesar Vasquez, Hunter Dewell, Charlie Helsher, and Sahir Romero, of course, Jackson, coached by Max Helsher. For the number 1 ranked Kelly Walsh Trojans, Carson Gilbar, Jackson Catchpole, Parker O'Neill, Hawkins Kopp, Hayden Hollinger, Brian Cerdillo, Steven Christensen, Davin Camp, Colton Atkinson, Cyan Reeling, and Caden Allaire, the junior, in net for Coach Brian Chatterton and the Kelly Walsh Trojans. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov. Or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. 33-42 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy board as Kelly Walsh and Jackson battling for that top seed in the West. Earlier in a PK shootout, Star Valley beat Evanston for the number 3 seed. As the battle at the midfield continues, Cerdillo will pursue it on near wing. It'll go over the line. Throw in for Kelly Walsh. Reeling back to Cerdillo. Slide tackle by Oppler, and it'll be a throw in for Kelly Walsh. O'Neill. Reeling sends that one downfield, and with a good beat on it is Romero. Cleared up and out of here by Cesar Vasquez, and over the line, throw in for the Trojans. Down the line, headed away by Romero. Hills, calmed down by Christensen. Still in the attacking third of Kelly Walsh as they are looking for something to start this one, as we'll see Jackson Catchpole on the far wing. 32-12 to play. Gilbar. Cleared out by the Bronx. Big thank you to Mikkel Wilkerson bringing us the video coverage on mylocalradio.com. This had a bit of a weather delay. We were supposed to get, first two delays really. We were supposed to get started at noon, but the Evanston Star Valley game went into extra time and a PK shootout would put us behind schedule. And then Mother Nature said, I'm not done with you yet, as she would delay us a further few minutes. And we are currently approaching the 2 o'clock hour. Brooklyn Hills crossing it up to Helsher. Do well in the box, and there's a whistle in the box. That's going to be a penalty for Jackson. Big opportunity for the Bronx to draw first blood in this regional championship game. Taking it for Jackson. Looks to be Teddy Oppler, the freshman. As he looks to bury it in the net for Jackson and give them a lead. Actually, it's not going to be a penalty. It'll be a really short free kick. 1, 2, 3, 4-man wall planted in front of the net. Oppler gets the whistle. That one is up and over the near corner. Good look by Teddy Oppler, but it'll hold 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jackson still on the attack. Over to catch pull for the Trojans. Hills looking for it on the far end, popped it up. Stevenson's gonna chase him around a little bit, or Christensen, excuse me. Steven Christensen. Cleared by Kelly Walsh. Kept alive by Leo Harlan with a good play in the box and kicked over the line by Hills. It'll stay with Kelly Walsh. Christensen to throw it in. Looking behind us at the weather, and it does look a little cloudy, but I think the weather should cooperate for the next few minutes to get us through this one. 29-48. Trying to go into the box was Colton Atkinson, and we got a whistle. It'll go against Kelly Walsh, and Jackson with a free kick oncoming. As the wind begins to howl here in Evanston. Oppler. As the train rolls by behind us, cleared out by Silva. Nice takeaway by Gilbar. On the far end, Kelly Walsh. Back to Gilbar. Through ball. And it'll go over the line. It'll be a Jackson throw in with 28:50 to play. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West title game on mylocalradio.com.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to Evanston, Wyoming, as Kelly Walsh trying to get something going early, but it bounces off the feet of Colton Atkinson and over the goal line. 0-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Hey, you know what? This video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs have been brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton, be sure to say thanks for his help providing this coverage. On the far end, Kelly Walsh on the attack. Atkinson, through ball, looking for Shipman with a shot from the outside. It'll go across the face of the goal and out of play. Goal kick coming for Jackson. It'll be taken by Hadley Javier Huta. Sent down the line, looking for Huerta. But it'll go over. Throw in Kelly Walsh. Kicked free by Silva. And there's a whistle. It'll come on Helsher. So a free kick for Kelly Walsh. 25:41 to play as tempo has slowed down just a little bit. This one sent down the line. Hills gets a head to it. It goes over the line. Quick throw in for Jackson. Kicked up by Cyan Reeling. So it gets a head to it for Jackson. Helsher goes above the defender and gets the free kick. As the wind begins to howl a little bit more here. Free kick into the box. Oppler knew he had a chance and he just mistimed it. Good grab by Caden Allaire. 24:38 to play as Allaire will send this one to the sky. Calmed down by Romero. And over the line, throw in Kelly Walsh. 24:28 to play. Two very good teams, two teams that could easily be playing for a state title a week from today. That one is kicked up and out. We're gonna go turn that crowd mic down a little bit as the wind is wreaking havoc on it. Apologies. Throw in on the far side for the Trojans. Looking for Hollinger. Taken away by Jackson. Helsher. Looking for Oppler, but Cyan Reeling sends it back from whence it came. throw-in coming up for the Trojans. They waste no time getting to it. 23:32 to play in this first half. Shot from way outside, and that'll go out of play. Goal kick, Jackson. Entering the game for the Bronx, freshman Rutley Heineman, who got a goal in the semifinal match against Star Valley last night. Teddy Oppler, though, with 2 goals yesterday evening. So Oppler will play on the right. Heineman will play on the near side. Keep an eye on that. Helscher, a good move. He got a goal yesterday, too. So, too, did Hunter Duell. Taken away by O'Neill, who had a goal against Evanston. Sent down the line by Vasquez. And there's going to be a whistle. Oppler goes down. It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting if that is going to be in the box or not, but either way, it's a big opportunity for Jackson. Looks like it's going to be just outside the box, so a free kick coming for the Bronx. 25:15 to play here in this first half. Nobody has drawn that first blood yet, and you wouldn't expect them to quickly, as both these teams are very evenly matched. 22 minutes to play here in the first half of the 4A West Region Championship game. This one sent and right into the belly of Allaire, who read it beautifully. Shot was taken by Hunter Duell, as Allaire will send this one looking for O'Neill, but taken away quickly by Vasquez. Through ball looking for Helscher. Battle up the midfield. We'll see who gets it. And there's a whistle. It's going to be a free kick for Kelly Walsh. Davin Camp's going to take it for the Trojans with 20 minutes and 59 seconds to play. This one in the box. O'Neill double teamed. Helscher gets the takeaway. Oppler tries to keep it in play. Kicks it back out to Romero. Back to Teddy. And over the line, it'll stay with Jackson. 20 minutes and 35 seconds to play on the Impact Physical Therapy board in this first half, as there'll be a bit of a scrum for it. It'll be a whistle and a free kick coming up for Jackson with 20:17 to play. Almost everybody in Jackson, white colors with the long sleeves on. As this one is kicked up and high and cleared out by Camp. Good move there by Perez, but cleared up and out by the Trojans. They're just going to kick it back to Huerta. Takeaway. Vasquez. Duell. Stepping in front of it was Reeling. He'll go to Gilbar. Trying to look for Catchpole, and he'll find him. Catchpole sends this one looking for a on the run Colton Atkinson, but Hills does a good job getting there and taking away the angle, causing Atkinson to go into the side of the net. 19 minutes to play. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A regional title game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation on mylocalradio.com.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come on in Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come on in Hotel and Suites, Casper.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
And the battle continues for the number 1 seed in the West as Kelly Walsh and the Jackson Bronx play match number 3 of the season for them. Milan Off bringing you the action live from Evanston's Bear Meadows City Field, or City Park rather, as both teams have had good looks, but if you gave an advantage to anyone, you'd have to give the slight one to Jackson, as they are having a little bit more quality attempts. But Kelly Walsh is gonna equal that at some point, as again, both games that these two teams have played were nail biters, and with the number 1 seed in the West on the line, you would think that there's a good chance that that might happen again for the 3rd time. Hills do well. Feeds it through to Helsher. Takes a shot from distance on the outside, but it's going to roll off of the far post. 17-16 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Would you lend $20,000 to a former employee to buy insurance? Well, the ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, could force you to do just that. If you've let employees go since October 2019, ARPA's promised free health insurance on your company plan, even retroactive coverage. But there are solutions for employees and employers. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to discover them today. Free kick coming for Jackson. As it looks like there'll be a discussion before the whistle's blown. "16 minutes, 16 seconds to play in the first half. This one sent up high, and Allaire pulls that one out of the sky. Throws it to the outside. Gilbar off and running. Excuse me, that is Seth Atkinson. Harlan gets in there and takes it away. O'Neal. Atkinson up high, looking for catch pull in the center. Gilbar tries to go into the box, and the defense holds up for Jackson. Oppler sends this one down. Heading it over the line is Davin Camp. Oppler to throw it in again. 15:24 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in this first half of the 2021 Region Championship game. Jackson, the reigning defending champions, as they won it in 2019. No season played in 2020. It's back in 2021, and it's been a great season. Heineman in the corner. Makes one move around a defender. And a whistle is going to give the ball back. To Kelly Walsh. Reeling. Kicks this one up and out. Harland chases it down. Gets the takeaway. Center circle. Through ball looking for Duell. to get around the freshman O'Neal and over to Helsher, and there's going to be a whistle on Kelly Walsh. Throw in for, or excuse me, free kick for Jackson, as it will be taken by Harland. This one into the box, and a collision in the box, but no whistle. And Allaire will get ready to kick it away for the Trojans. 13:37 and counting to play in this first half. Still no score, as both defenses have played well and held up. Romero kicks it free, but catch pole on the far side, and pole is going to get it kicked out, and it's going to be a delayed call. No, actually, we got an injury on the field for Jackson. Looks to be being helped off the pitch. Dylan Perez. He comes off on his own power. Earlier in the day, Star Valley and Evanston played a classic. 3-3 after full time, 3-3 after extra time, and Star Valley wins on penalties. And we'll have the number 3 seed, and we'll play at 9 o'clock in the morning on Thursday against the East number 2. Evanston will play at 4 p.m. against the East number 1 on Thursday. Winner of this game will play the number 4 seed out of the East. At halftime, we'll look up those game times for you and also let you know who that number 4 seed is. Well played ball by Jackson, but can't bring it in. Throw in to Atkinson. Kicked free by Shipman, but it's going to be over the line. Throw in. Hills will take it. Goes to Heineman. He's doubled. Kicked free and out to Shipman. Trying to cross it in, looking for a streaking Steven Christensen, but not gonna happen. Taken away by Jackson, but Luis Gonzalez, or Brian Sardillo, gets in there. Oppler on the far side. Tries to get around one defender. Goes to Helsher. Still battling in the corner. Helsher keeps it in play, and it will be kicked off of Helsher and over the line. Goal kick coming up for Caden Allaire of Kelly Walsh. 11:20 to play, as both teams have definitely come out trying to get that first goal, but with the familiarity between these two and the high level that each of them bring, we knew this was going to be a struggle on both sides. 5 combined goals scored between them in the first matchup, and a 1-0 win for Kelly Walsh in the second. Jackson won that 3-2 thriller in Kelly Walsh towards the beginning of the season. The away team has won every game in this regular season series so far, both teams playing away from home. So that doesn't come into account unless you want to take in the fact that Jackson is a little bit closer than Casper. 10:22 to play. Harland. Do well. Heineman. Trying to find Duell, but Heineman will take it back from the defenseman. Gets it over to Helscher. Trying to cross it over to Romero. Can he get there in time? It's still in. Romero. Kicked up high by the Kelly Walsh defense. And over the line. Throwing coming up for Jackson with 9:48 to play in the first half. Still no score. Throwing for Oppler. Tries to put it through, and Kelly Walsh trying to take away this opportunity for Jackson, but the Bronx won't go away. Into the box, bringing the goalie out, and there's no whistle on that play. We're going to step aside, and when we come back, we'll finish up the first half on a First Make of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West title game on mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Back to live action, still a 0-0 tie on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as Jackson and Kelly Walsh play for the #1 seed in the conference. Elanoff bringing you the action live from Bear Meadows City Park in Evanston, Wyoming. Catch pole at the circle, going to Gilbar. O'Neal. Back to Gilbar, and they're going to go back and forth for a minute. O'Neal makes a move. Remember, he got a goal against Evanston. And we got a foul coming up on Jackson. So it'll be a direct free kick for the Trojans. And a tie ball game with 7 minutes to play here on mylocalradio.com in the first half. It'll be Cyan Reeling taking it for the Trojans. And a 3-man wall being directed by goalkeeper Hadley Huta. Four-man wall now. As the whistle goes. Kick to the outside, trying to go into the box. Kicked free by Hills. Or excuse me, that's not Hills, that is Duell. And a corner kick coming up for Kelly Walsh. 6 minutes to play in the opening half, and it's been exactly as we expected. Kelly Walsh and Jackson, two very evenly matched teams. I haven't seen Thunder Basin myself, but I would be confident in saying these are two of the top teams in not just the West, but the state. Oppler on the right side. Luis Gonzalez kicks that one up, and Harland will calm it down and get it back. Harlan with a fancy little behind-the-foot kick to pass it out. Oppler looking to get Huerta, but headed away by Kelly Walsh. Still on the run, though, is Perez. Romero, Huerta racing to the corner, kicked over the line by the Kelly Walsh defense. So right now, with 4:48 to play on mylocalradio.com, no score here in the first half. Kick to the left side, Duell. Looking for Oppler, and it'll be a foot race between Oppler and Gonzalez. It will be won by Oppler in the corner. Sends it into the box. Oh, Huerta with a chance, trying to calm it down and send it in there. Caden Allaire to kick it up. With 3:51. Keeper boots this one. Waiting for it is Klungness. Kicks it free, but Hill's gonna try to get there. Taken away by Huerta, or excuse me, that is Vasquez. Helscher. And kicked over the line. It'll be a throw-in for Jackson. Duell. Oppler. Taken away by Klungness. But Hills gets it back for Jackson. Harland. 2:59. Under 3 to play in this opening half. Duell setting up something for Huerta, but it'll be Allaire who takes it away. Camp sending this one to Klungness on the near wing. Off of Hills, trying to keep it there. The Klungness will give it up to Jackson now. Catchpole takes it back for the Trojans, but goes to Gonzalez on the far end. It'll go over the line. Jackson and Kelly Walsh will do battle at the midfield to try to get this back, and it looks like it's going to be Kelly Walsh again. Helscher. Good move there. He's already got one goal in the last 24 hours. Looking for Oppler, and that one is kicked free. A chance for Huerta, and it's in. Jackson strikes first in the regional title game. Daniel Huerta, with under 2 minutes to play, makes it a 1-0 game here in the first half. Kelly Walsh now will have to respond with 1 minute 48 seconds here in the opening 40. Freshman Britton Butler to kick it away for the Trojans. Klungness on the near side. O'Neal through ball looking for Klungness, but Harland plays it beautifully. Perez headed away by Vasquez, and it's going to be a free kick on Kelly Walsh. It'll be a stoppage of time, and there's going to be a card given to Dylan Perez. So the first card of the game goes to Jackson, and coming in is Jared Perez now. Cyan Reelings will take this one for Kelly Walsh. As Davin Camp stands in the background, Reeling puts this one into the box, headed away by Jackson. Gonzalez tries to calm it down, it gets past him, and freshman Oppler will take up chase for Jackson. 1:11 to play, it's over the line, throw in for Jackson. 66 seconds left. Here in the first half, Jackson leads 1-0 thanks to a goal barely a minute ago by Daniel Huerta. Through ball looking for Huerta again, but this time Allaire wins the race to the ball and scoops it up. 47 seconds to play as Allaire holds it in his arms. Rolls it out and he will boot it away. Kicked free by the Bronx, but O'Neal takes it for Kelly Walsh. Through ball on the far end. Looking for Butler, but kicked out by the Bronx. 20 seconds. Gonzalez with the inbound, kicked up high by Vasquez, calmed down by Camp. There goes Helsher. He's off and running with very few people following him. Huerta with a chance at the top of the box, and that one just misses off of the near post. Jackson definitely looking like the aggressors in the first half as we are halfway home, but it's only 1-0, and Kelly Walsh and Jackson have played 2 classics this season. Why not make it a third? We'll have our halftime coverage when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West Boys Regional Championship game.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tire, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
The best live coverage of local sports, weather, local news, and radio classifieds. Plus job listings, fun giveaways, and more. It's all on mylocalradio.com. Watch live as your high school teams clash with their biggest rivals. Listen to the latest from your team's coaches, catch up on local and regional news, and get accurate weather conditions and forecasts. Visit mylocalradio.com, like us on Facebook, and stream it all now.
For more than 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we're able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses of all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Call us today to see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
We got 3.5 minutes till we start the second half of this one. Real quick, it's a 1-0 game. Thanks to Daniel Huerta with a goal with 2 minutes left in the first half. We'll be right back with the second half after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West Regional Title Game on mylocalradio.com.
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District #1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
We are 1 minute away from the start of the second half, and it is 1-0 Jackson, thanks to Daniel Huerta's goal with 2 minutes left in the half. Elon Off bringing you the action live from the Bear Meadows City Park Field here in Evanston, Wyoming. And the game times for both of these teams, the winner will play at 11 a.m. The #2 seed from the West will play at 2 p.m. So, and we do not know who those opponents are, as the third place game has not been, results have not been posted. So, Jackson and Kelly Walsh, winner will play the #4 seed out of the West at 11 a.m. The loser, the #3 seed out of the West, at 2 p.m. on Thursday, first day of the state tournament. Star Valley will be playing at 9 a.m. as the 3 seed against the #2 seed in the West, and Evanston will take on the Eastern champion at 4 p.m. Wyoming time. So Evanston Red Devil fans, we will have that on mylocalradio.com. Audio coverage only due to video streaming rights. Audio coverage only of all the Evanston State games starting Thursday at 4 p.m. 40 minutes go on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as we get set for, half #2. We forgot to set that, or reset the extra time writing. Apologies. As things were a little crazy when we had the rain delay. But we're back on track now. Kicked free by Hills. Trying to find some space, the Bronx, but Kelly Walsh, though, needs the equalizer. On the run, Hayden Hollinger looking for Christensen on the near side, and he finds it. What a move by Christensen to keep that one in, but it's going to go over the line. It'll be a corner kick for Kelly Walsh. This one put into the air, and that one headed at Huta, who makes the goal. No, did they get it? Is that goal going to count? I don't know. Javier Huta. Who took a knee to the jaw, looked like. Doesn't look like the goal will count. Kicked free for Harland. Vasquez. Romero. Good defense, though, by Christensen to try to keep it on that side. It's over the line. Last touch, Jackson. Throw-in coming from Coop, excuse me. Christensen. O'Neal. Hollinger. Gilbar tries to put a strike out there, but it'll be calmed down by the Jackson defense. And a whistle, free kick, Jackson, or Kelly Walsh, excuse me. 38:01 to play. Kelly Walsh trailing 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, as that one will go back out. Do well, we'll do battle with Coop. Cleared out by the Bronx as the wind begins to howl a little bit. We'll turn the crowd mic down. Bring that back when we have the wind calm down. Gilbar. Harland takes it away for Jackson. Helsher on the run. Carson Gilbar tries to pursue. It'll go over the line. Last touch, Kelly Walsh. So Jackson with the throw-in, trying to set up Huerta again, but it'll be kicked over the line by Cyan Reeling. Caden Allaire, the junior goalkeeper, will kick it away for Kelly Walsh, 36-38. Atkinson with it, and now kicked free by Kelly Walsh. But the defensive Jackson not going to give anything on that one. Harland in the corner. Catchpole trying to create something there. They clear it out. Gilbar takes it back for the Trojans. Touch by Harlan. Hollinger. Put it out of there by Vasquez. It looked like hard contact made between Hollinger and Dewell, and the foul's going to come down on Hollinger. So free kick coming for Jackson. With 35:52 to play, it's a short one to Romero on the near side. Hoppler goes to Perez. Romero back to Helsher. Kicks that one around the defender. Romero with a short kick. Oppler on the run on the far wing. And it's kicked over to the line by Camp. Oppler throws it in to Helscher. Taken away by Hollinger. O'Neal. Back out to Reeling. Right side. Hollinger sends that one through, and on the run, trying to set it up, was Colton Atkinson, but it's Huta who gets there and takes it away. Kelly Walsh goes back on defense, and Cyan Reeling will just escort that roller to Allaire. 34:43 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the second half. Jackson leads thanks to a strike with 2 minutes left in the first by Daniel Huerta. Oppler. And he goes down. Slow to get up, but he is getting up. Romero chases down the ball. Will battle Steven Christensen for it. Kicked up the line to Gilbar, and a tough challenge received by Gilbar from Dylan Perez. I think he's got another yellow card. I think he's got a yellow card on him today. Hawkins Coop. Full Kelly Walsh in the box, headed away by Jackson, and a shot blown up high over the bar, way high. And with 33:30 to play in this second half, it's still Jackson 1-0. As the Bronx will try to work their way down the field. Hey, that new $1.9 trillion spending package recently approved by the federal government has an unpleasant surprise for employers, both small and large. If you've let employees go since October 2019, you may have to reinstate their health care coverage on the company insurance plan and pay their premiums for up to 6 months. Wow. By May 31st, employers must notify employees of their new rights, but there's a solution. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to find out what it is. Hard contact just outside the box taken by Huerta. It'll be a throw-in for Jackson. Oppler into the corner. Crosses it up and kicked free by Reeling. Good move by Vasquez to get to it. Gets around a defender. On the far end, kicked free by Sergio. 32-16 play. Throw in for Jackson. Bounces it at the feet of Huerta. And in the box, trying to set up Helscher, but turned up by Hayden Hollinger. 31:56 to play in this second half. 1-0 Jackson on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Winner will take the Western Region title and the #1 seed in the West going into state next weekend starting on Thursday. Winner will play at 11. The loser, which will take the second seed, will play at 2 p.m. 31-32 to play as they'll kick it out to Coop. Hawkins now goes to catch pole. Hollinger. Can't get around the defense of Romero. Will be a throw in for Oppler. The whistle blown, and not sure why. Romero with the throw-in. Kicked up and out of here by Rafael Silva. O'Neal with the first touch. Hollinger. Coop. Back to Hollinger. Camp. One touch by the Trojans. Throw in by Jackson. Oppler kicks that one along the near line, and it'll be a foot race between Kelly Walsh and Jackson. Somehow kept in by Helsher, but Camp will kick it free. Taken in by Perez, and there's a whistle. As I think the ball might have gotten a piece of the referee for sure. I think it'll be a drop kick for Jackson. Kicks it back out to Silva. Through ball to Oppler. Good move there by the freshman. Oppler into the box, takes a shot, but that one is deflected up high by the Kelly Walsh defense. Jackson still with it though. Oppler might get another chance at it. Sends this one into the box, but no one's home. And Allaire will come up and grab it. 29-26 to play here in the second half. It's 1-0 Jackson. We'll be right back with more of a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of My Local Radio's coverage of the 2021 4A West Boys Regional Title Game.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for every type of job for generations. Major construction, road and bridge, cement blocks, foundations, sidewalks, curb and gutter, cement steps, septic tanks, and water troughs. No job is too large or too small. Make sure you get the best quality cement available at the best prices. Always get your cement from Ellingford Brothers. Call today. Ellingford Brothers, we know cement. 307-789-1515.
Trona Valley Federal Credit Union is a not-for-profit financial institution. When you become a member, you are an owner of the credit union. We believe in people over profit, and that impacts the way we do business from our overall structure down to the smallest detail. Our philosophy sets us apart, and we're here for you. Earn more with our high-yield checking account, start a savings goal, check out our competitive loans, and much more. Become a member today. We're a caring partner dedicated to your financial success. Member NCUA.
The battle for number one continues here at Bear Meadow City Park in Evanston, Wyoming, as Jackson and Kelly Walsh continue to do battle with the Bronx of Jackson up by one of a score 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Elon Off, bringing you the action live on MyLocalRadio.com, trying to set up Teddy Oppler on the far side, but it goes over the line, and it'll be a throw-in for Kelly Walsh. Caution, the term health and insurance may immediately put you to sleep. Not this time. The ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, has made healthcare more affordable or even free. You've got to check it out because these new changes could save you thousands. If you were previously ineligible for subsidies, had a COVID diagnosis in your household, or collected even 1 week of unemployment benefits, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. Some programs have no income caps. Open enrollment continues through August 15th. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to learn more today. 27:01 as Allaire fields a easy shot at him. As they're going to try, Catchpole tries to set up Kelly Walsh, but Trojans have not been able to put it past that Jackson defense very much, as it will go over the line. Goal kick coming up for Jackson. This is kind of what we saw towards the beginning of the year with Jackson. They didn't blow a lot of teams out. They would get theirs, and then they would just kind of hang back and play tight defense. I think that's what the record on the first games indicated. Harlan to the far side. Gilbar tries to feed it down the line. Still has it for the Trojans. 25:56 to play in the second half. Sent up high into the box, and this one is going to stay in play in the corner. Catchpole can't keep it there, so it'll be a throw-in for Jackson. Now throwing for Kelly Walsh after the previous throw-in kind of rattled around and went over. And over the line again. So goal kick coming up for Huta. 25 minutes flat to play in the second half. Jackson leads on a goal with 2 minutes by Daniel Huerta. Put up high into the center circle. Camp kicks that one loose. Touched by Dewell. Coop off of the foot of Catchpole and over the line. Thrown by Jackson, taken away by Kelly Walsh. Trying to set up on the far side. That's Atkinson. The shot is going to go into the side of the net. 24:06 to play as Huta, goal kick at the freshman Heineman, and coming down hard. Was Rutley Heineman, the free kick. Go back out. Taken away by O'Neal. Freshman for Kelly Walsh. Now goes right side to Serdio. Still battling in the corner with Harland of Jackson. Serdio. And it is taken by the Bronx. Good challenge by O'Neal, though, on the far end. Launches that one from way out there and puts it over the top bar. 25-14 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard here in the second half. Still 1-0 Jackson. And Huta to kick it away. Through ball to Heineman. Puts on the brakes. Kicked through by Coop. Up the line. Dewell reads it well for Jackson. Perez. Downfield. Touched by Oppler, and it's going to be close, but taken away by Gilbar. Kicked free by the Trojans. Catch pole on the near side. Popped up for Hollinger. Through ball, looking for catch pole. Romero will kick it over the line to sweep it out. 22-12 to play. Throw in for Kelly Walsh. Catch pole. Sends this one towards the center. Kicked up by Vasquez, I believe. O'Neal on the right side. Loses his footing, and the ball goes the right side to Serdio, and that one is in! Serdio from way out there drops that one past the top bar. And Serdio puts it in the net. Great effort by Huta, but a perfectly struck ball by Serdio with 21 minutes remaining in the first. It now ties it up, and as we suspected, this one will go most likely down to the wire. Still a long way to go for each one of these teams. But with the matches that have been played between these two this season, you just know that they are very well matched up. And to win a region championship is going to be very difficult for both of these teams, as they are, in my opinion, two of the top teams in the state. Camp. Hollinger. Coop. Kicked free by Romero. Oppler trying to give chase, but it's swept out by Reeling. Atkinson on the far end. Downfield, looking for Catchpole, who shook his defender. Catchpole takes the shot, but it goes off of the upper far corner. 20 minutes and 58 seconds to play. We'll be right back after this with more on a First Make of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A Boys Region Title game on mylocalradio.com.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Welcome back to Bear Meadows City Park in Evanston, Wyoming for the 2021 4A West Boys Region Title game. Jackson and Kelly Walsh tied 1 apiece as they'll try to feed this one into the box. Allaire picks it up for Kelly Walsh. Goal by Jackson scored first, Danny Huerta with 2 minutes left in the first half, and then Brian Cerdillo with 21 minutes left in the second half, as there'll be a free kick coming for Jackson. 18:54 and counting to play in the second half. Romero through ball, looking for Oppler. Can he get around? He gets around run defenseman. Oppler on net, takes the shot. Oh, and that one just barely off of the far post. You look at this Jackson Bronx roster: Rutley Heineman, Braden Hills, Teddy Oppler. All freshmen. They are going to be around for a long time. And Oppler almost put Jackson up. You get the feeling that is not going to be his last look at the net. Hollinger downfield, cleared out by Harland, calmed down by Gilbar. Hills with a great defensive move, but it's kicked to the corner, and Cerdillo almost got another look at it, and contact made. It's going to be a yellow card coming to Cerdillo. 17:50 to play here in the second half of the 2021 4A West Boys Western Region Title game. I'm Elon Off, bringing you the action live on mylocalradio.com. As the wind has calmed down, so we'll go ahead and turn that crowd mic back up. Still a little breezy, but waiting for the free kick for Jackson. 17:50 to play. Into the circle, feeds it through. Catch pole. Lose the ball to Romero, and it's going to be a free kick. Judgment will be Romero. Maybe got a little bit aggressive there. 17:32 to play. Cyan Reeling walks up and looks like he may take the free kick as he sets it down. That one right into the head of it. Looks like Romero still battling in the box, and Jackson's defense is able to get it out, setting up Helsher on the near wing. Camp comes in and cuts it off. Helsher throws it in. Reeling kicks it out. Silva tries to get it around the attacking Perez. Still in the attacking third of Kelly Walsh. Catch pull. Crosses, but headed away, and we've got an injury on the Jackson side. Getting up is Rafael Silva. A hand to both sides. Silva will come off the field to make sure he's okay. But the good news for Jackson fans, he is walking around on his own power. 16:04 to play when the clock stopped for the injury. And we're back underway. Harland to Duell. Kick through, looking for Helsher, but taken away by Christensen. Helsher gets it back. Kelly Walsh trying to set something up. Atkinson on the far side, headed away by Hills. Throw in coming for not a throw in, it stayed in play. And now Kelly Walsh playing on the back foot a little bit. Helsher feeds one, looking for Oppler, but it's just out of the reach of the freshman. 15:20 to play. It was deflected out of bounds by Kelly Walsh. So it's a corner kick for the Bronx. Oppler to take it for Jackson. 15 minutes to play here in the second half in a tie game. Crossed into the box and headed up. Reeling heads it out of the way, and we've got a whistle. No, just going to be a throw-in for Jackson. Heineman. To Helsher. Crosses into the box, and a shot from way out there by Hills. Tried to set it up and put it in, but it goes high. 14:11 to play in this second half, and it's a tie game. Goals by Brian Sergio in the second half, and in the first half for Jackson, Daniel Huerta. Allaire with the goal kick. Center circle, whoa, and there's definitely going to be a foul on Kelly Walsh as a crowd of boys kind of met each other there in the center. Thank you. So free kick coming for the Bronx. Sends this one down the line, looking for Oppler, headed away by Gilbar. With Reeling finishing off, getting it out of the box. It'll go across the line. Last touch, Jackson. 13:02 to play. Hills with a good touch for the Bronx, but Gilbar tries to get around, and there's going to be a free kick coming on Jackson. So Kelly Walsh will take it. 12:44 to play here in the second half. 1-1 game. Reeling to take it. Trying to get into the box, but a good head by Duell. Or excuse me, that's not Duell, that's number 21, Kai McLennan. And now a chance for Helsher on the near wing. Puts on the brakes. Tries to get around one defender, and Camp hits hard. That is going to be a card, and they're going to ask for his time stoppage. We'll see what happens. And Camp gets a yellow card for the challenge, so he'll come off the pitch. Good chance for Jackson. Duell. Waiting for the go-ahead. Duell sends this one into the box, and a layer goes into the crowd and picks it out of the sky. Looking at the Kelly Walsh roster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the 20 are seniors. As Harlan takes it away for Jackson. As opposed to the Bronx, which I only see 1, 2, 3 seniors on the 20-man roster at this regional tournament for Jackson. So future looks bright for the Bronx and Kelly Walsh. We all know that they will be reloading, not rebuilding. As this is a program that is very, very strong traditionally, and 2021 looks to be no exception as they lock down the #1 seed in the West. 1 point ahead of Jackson on the table. The big decider was the fact that the Jackson win against Kelly Walsh was in extra time, which means that Kelly Walsh did get a point on the table for putting it to extra time. And Kelly Walsh beat Jackson in regulation. So no points went to Jackson on that loss. So that was the big difference maker. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 10:41, and here comes Gilbar looking for Sergio, who's already got one on the near side of the box. Crosses it in, and Gilbar trying to calm it down. Ball is still loose. Gilbar trying to take a shot, turns around, and blocked by Huta with a great save. 10:18 to play as things are heating up a little bit. Camp back on the field. After getting the yellow card, it's over the line. Throw in coming for Jackson. Romero will take it for the Bronx. 10 minutes to play. We'll have the finish of the title game on mylocalradio.com on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation. After this on mylocalradio.com.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today. Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
minutes and 47 seconds remaining in regulation as the Jackson Bronx and the Kelly Walsh Trojans battle for that #1 seed here on MyLocalRadio.com, live from Bear Meadow City Park in Evanston, Wyoming. Games got started late due to a weather delay, but it has been hot action ever since the whistle was blown. 8:24 to play now as Jackson with Perez sends it to Oppler. Through ball looking for Huerta, but reeling with an desperation clear out, and it'll be a throw in with 8 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Throw in by Hills. O'Neal sends it through looking for Catchpole, but Romero will put the brakes on it. Catchpole goes back to Hollinger. Cross looking for Atkinson, but Hills beats him to it. Sergio. Reeling. 7.5 to play. Atkinson kicked free by Hills and over the, not quite over the line yet, as Christensen comes up and makes the play. Through ball trying to find the box, but turned out by the Bronx. Helscher is around one defender, sends that one through to Oppler. Harland with Butler in tow. Will go on the side. Throw in coming from Kelly Walsh. 6:50 to play. Sergio. Taken away by Perez. Newell to Oppler looking for Huerta, but Camp tries to clear it out. And contact made from behind on Perez. Hollinger. Sergio. Down the line looking for Atkinson. In the corner. Turned away by Dewell. It'll go over the line. It'll be a corner kick for Kelly Walsh with 6 minutes and 3 seconds left to play here in the second half. Still 1-1. Into the box, waiting for it though. Or the Bronx, and they kick it out. However, Gilbar, Catchpole, crossing into the box, but Harland was waiting for it. Trying to find Oppler. Helscher looking for Huerta. On the line. Reeling, and we'll go to Coop. Hollinger, O'Neal. Christensen. O'Neal over the line. And a whistle called. Stoppage of time. It'll be 4:47. Huerta still down over by the corner on the far side. Makes his way to his feet. .447 to play. 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jackson and Kelly Walsh playing for the #1 seed in the 4A West. Harland. Hollinger. Looking for O'Neill and finds him. Sends it down. Atkinson. And it's over the line. It'll stay with Kelly Walsh. 4 minutes and 20 seconds to play. Throwing to Kelly Walsh, and trying to put it in was Gilbar. Still in the box and not out of trouble yet, as that one will go off the head of, looked like Romero, but Huta is able to calm it down easily. Drop kick at the center line. Dewell kicks it around, looking for Helsher. Helsher with 2 Trojans on him. Good defense by Camp, and it's kicked over the line. As coming on for Jackson will be a new player. Throw-in coming in for the Bronx. Romero's going to take it. .314. Romero gets it back from Helsher. Back to Helsher, and taken away by Hollinger. Back out to Catchpole. 3 minutes to play. Calmed down by Oppler. Kicked through by McLennan. But Catchpole gets it back. Headed up by Harland. Hollinger. Catchpole. Reeling. Christensen with, looks like, Heineman on Chase. .219. Setting up Hollinger. Shot from Atkinson goes over the top bar. And with 2:08 remaining, it's still a 1-1 tie. The first game of the day went into extra time and ended in a PK shootout, as Coop puts on some good moves, but taken away by Romero, and it will be a free kick for Kelly Walsh. 1:39 to play. Cyan Reeling will take it for Kelly Walsh. 1:28 to play. 1:20 now, as the ball is still not hit the air yet. Reeling on the right side, tried to put it in the box. Kicked into the wind, and that might have a lot to do with what happened there, as Huta will kick it away with a minute exactly left. Still hasn't put boot to ball yet. And kicked away at 50 seconds left. Vasquez with 44 seconds. Romero, 42. Back out to McLennan, who sends it through at 38. Camp tries to clear it out, and it is cleared by Reeling with 33. Headed up by Dewell. Sergio, 28 seconds left. Sergio, he's going to try something here. Back out to Hollinger, 22 seconds left. O'Neill looking for something in the box. Romero turns it out with 17 seconds left. Oppler, through ball with 13 seconds left. Helsher, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and a slide by Reeling to keep it away. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to extra time. So we'll put 5 minutes in between. When we come back, we will have extra time for the second game in a row. on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West Regional Championship game on mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes for the tooth fairy, so the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Well, for the second time today, and it just feels like we were headed there from the moment these matchups were announced, we are going to get extra time. So an extra 10 minutes, 2 halves of 10 minutes. And then if we can't have a winner there, then we'll go into the PK shootout, which we had to go all the way to get a winner between Star Valley and Evanston. Star Valley winning the PK shootout 8-6. As the clock has 4.5 minutes on it, let's talk about how we got here. First, it was a 1-0 lead for Jackson, thanks to Daniel Huerta, who scored with 1 minute left in the first half, or 2 minutes left in the first half, rather. And then Brian Serdio with 21 minutes left in the second half, and that's how we got to our 1-1 score. Serdio's strike was from way out there, and it was one that diving keeper Huta just mistimed by maybe a second. Same could be said about Daniel Huerta's strike, as with 3:44 until we start the extra time. See what happens. Anyway, the winner of this game will play the East seed, number 4, at 11 o'clock, and the loser will be number 2. They'll play the number 3 out of the East at 2 o'clock. So 2 of the Western seeds are set. Star Valley will be 3. Evanston is 4. And we'll decide the Western number 1 shortly. 3 minutes till we get started. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 Boys 4A West Region Title game on mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live. As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Tommy, you look amazing. Did you try something different with your enamel?
No way. I wouldn't do anything to alter these pearly whites, but I did see Dr. McKay Frankham, who told me if I didn't floss, I could miss up 35% of food particles.
Really? He told you that?
Yep, and you know what? He's 100% right. I started flossing, and now I look better than ever.
Wow, I want to see Dr. McKay Frankham.
Well, give him a call. 307-789-8910. Easy to remember, right?
That's super easy. Dr. McKay Frankham at 307-789-8910. I'll call today.
Well, put 10 minutes on the clock and we'll play extra time half number 1. 40 minutes wasn't good enough. We're going to have to get a full, or 80 minutes wasn't good enough. We're going to have to get a full 100 out of this one to find a winner. As both goalkeepers, Caden Allaire for Kelly Walsh and Hadley Javier Huta, has been very, very difficult to score on. Kelly Walsh will kick it away to start the first half of extra time. 10 minutes on the clock. And we are underway. Going to keep it here all the way through to the end. We'll take a break at the half, but the entire half is going to be brought to you uninterrupted as Oppler trying to get the ball from Gilbar. Health insurance can be really confusing with the new $1.9 trillion aid package beginning April 1st. Quality health insurance became more affordable. These changes could be worth thousands of dollars to you. If you've collected unemployment or lost employer coverage, you may qualify for free coverage. That's right, free coverage. If you're uninsured or paying for insurance through healthcare.gov, or if you've been told in the past you don't qualify because you earn too much, you'll want to act fast to lock in new savings. Visit debknowsinsurance.com today. Free kick coming for Jackson. Hills puts this one into the air. Camp heads it out. Freed up by Coop. And going the other way with it is Hollinger. Atkinson trying to send it back to Hayden Hollinger, but it will be turned away by the Bronx. Helsher still on his feet. Makes a move past O'Neal. Reeling picks him up. Passes to Huerta on the near corner. Huerta trying to pass out to Helsher, and there's a whistle. It's going to be a yellow card for Helsher. I think 2 players from Jackson might have gotten a yellow card. It looked like he showed it twice, but maybe I was wrong. So Allaire to kick it away. 8:11 to play in the first half of extra time. And a whistle. And the referee walking downfield, and now he says, send it. Allaire with a high ball into the air. Kicked free by Hills. Gilbar. Atkinson. Hollinger with Heinemann on, but Hollinger springs through. O'Neal, but Hills reads that one. Oppler with a one-touch back to Duell. Through ball off of Huerta, and it will be Oppler who gets it. Freshman makes one move pass. Reeling, Huerta tries to win the foot race, but it'll be Allaire who slides there and gets it. Kicked free by Coop. Come down by Jackson, but now here comes catch pole for Kelly Walsh. It's a hot grounder right into the belly of Huta. Hills on the near side. Sergio. O'Neal. Cleared up and out by Perez. Throw in for Kelly Walsh. Gilbar wants to go now. Sergio. Back out to Gilbar. Hoppler on the far side, but taken away by Kelly Walsh. 6:12 to play in this opening half of extra time. Second game of 2, and both games have gone into extra time. On top of that, we had a weather delay. You know what they say, you make plans, and sometimes the universe just smiles. As Huerta tries to feed it to Oppler. He might have a shot at the top of the box. Still with it. Oppler trying to get a hold of it. Still sticking with it. Perez tries to get it, and it's taken away by Kelly Walsh. Feeding it to Atkinson. He's off on a run. Silva Romero. Rafael Silva, excuse me. Will put it over the line. Off of Kelly Walsh. It'll be a throw-in for Hills. Harlan. Back to Hills. Good attempt by O'Neal. Perez sends that one through. Camp goes to Harlan. Oppler around one defender, trying to get around another. Harlan though, and he's gonna get a free kick drawn against Cyan Reeling. 4:40 to play in extra time. Do well to take it. Now 4.5 as that one is off of the head of Huerta and blocked away by Hilaire. 4:15 to play as we are in extra time, first half. Caden Hilaire to kick it away for Kelly Walsh. Down the field. Hills heads it away, and it's going to go across the line. Sergio, the senior, will take it for Kelly Walsh for the throw-in. Goes back to Holsheiser, and actually he'll take the throw-in. Hills kicks it out. Holsheiser to take the throw-in again. 3:30 to play in extra time. Throws it into the box and kicked away by Silva. Still in the attacking third of Kelly Walsh. Oppler though with the ball at his feet. Taken away by Kelly Walsh. Hollinger puts a strike in the box, but Silva dives to head it out. And a whistle. It's going to be a free kick for Jackson. 2:54 to play in the first half of extra time. Goes to Hills on the near side. Oppler. Headed away by Coop. Hollinger. Coop on the far end. Catch pole. Gilbar. Sergio back to O'Neal. Back to Sergio. 2:16 to play. Right now, a very short passing game for Kelly Walsh, trying to grind it out. Serdio with freshman Heineman on defense. And there's a whistle. As on defense, Serdio's arm flung into the face of Heineman. They will call it. And Heineman staying in there, but he did take an arm to the face. As the referee wants the ball with 1:59 to play. Drop kick to Harland. Hills goes right back to Harland, and he'll go the same way. Looking for Oppler, but taken away by Kelly Walsh. And they'll kick it high and out. 1:44 to play. Harland heads it out. Duwell. Vasquez. Looking for room in the box. Huerta through ball, trying to find Heineman, but Coop locks him out. Cleared out by Kelly Walsh. Throw in coming for Jackson. Already in with 1:15 to play in the second half. And it'll be another throw in for Jackson. 1:04. Duwell off of his foot. And now Huerta in the far side, but kicked out and swept by Kelly Walsh. Under a minute's play, 50 seconds to be exact. As it'll go over the line, throw in for Jackson. Strike from distance, looking for Allaire, and it finds him. And with 30 seconds to play in the first half of extra time, we're still deadlocked at 1. Allaire sends this one at the far side, headed up by Clugness. And now Hills with the throw in for Jackson. Oppler versus O'Neal. O'Neal gets it back. And a good takeaway by Perez. Hills. Do well. And that's going to do it for half number 1. We'll take a 5-minute break in between halves and then 10 more minutes on the clock to see if we can get a winner this time. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West Boys Region Title game on mylocalradio.com.
The best cement comes from Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. They've been mixing cement for...
When do you schedule doctor appointments?
In bed before I fall asleep. In the car waiting to pick up my kids.
We can even do it after breakfast.
We all lead busy lives. Online appointment scheduling puts you in control. In just 90 seconds, you can make an appointment with a primary care provider or specialist at evanstonanytime.com. Select the day and time most convenient for you. Enter some basic information, and just like that, you're scheduled for care. Schedule appointments for next day and beyond at evanstonanytime.com.
When your vehicle needs new tires, any tire store can get you back on the road. But only Plains Tire can get you rolling again with the peace of mind that you were treated well, paid a fair price, and that you'll be taken care of for the life of the tire. At Plains Tire, trained tire technicians mount and expertly balance your new tires, replace the valve stems, and hand check each lug nut to make sure it's all tight and secure. Plus, you'll get lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations only at Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston. Visit plainstire.com.
In May of 2019, Uintah County School District Number 1 became the first school district in Wyoming to achieve a certified level 1 on high reliability schools by the Rosanna Leadership Center. We're focusing on 3 levels. Level 1 is a safe and collaborative culture. Level 2, effective teaching in every classroom. And Level 3 is a guaranteed and viable curriculum. We are certified Level 1 in safe and collaborative culture. This is Superintendent Ryan Thomas. Congratulations to everyone in our district. Keep up the great work.
Uintah County School District Number 1, pathway to excellence.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
All right, let's put 10 more minutes on the clock and get going with this second half of extra time. Still deadlocked at 1. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs have been brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are also being brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton in Evanston, be sure to say thanks for his help providing this coverage. All right, here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. Let's find a winner now, or we're headed to a PK shootout for the second game in a row, which that could go anybody's direction. So could this extra time, but you got to think right now Jackson might have a slight advantage on momentum as Duwell gets it back, goes to the outside. Vasquez. Oppler now cleared out by Reeling. Silva looking for Duwell, but taken away by Serdio, who's got 1 goal for Kelly Walsh. Cleared up and out. Helsher. Hollinger. 9:57 to play here in the second half of extra time. Temperature has definitely dropped a little bit since we got started this morning with that Evanston Star Valley game, as Oppler goes down. Back out to Harland. Perez. Helsher. And there's going to be a whistle. It'll be on Kelly Walsh. Oppler is down. He is getting back up, so that's good news for Jackson fans. 8:20 to play on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 1-1 in this clash of titans in the West. Trojans in the Bronx. And we all had a feeling this was going to be a close, contested classic game, and it has definitely lived up to the bill. Perez puts this one in the box, and this could be trouble, but it is just off the mark.
Hey, it's good effort, boys. Come on.
Allaire to kick it away. That one past Serdio. Silva. Harland. Downfield. Oppler. Kicked free. 7 minutes, 16 seconds to play in the second half of extra time. Kicked up and out by Kelly Walsh. Back to Huta. Sends it to Harland on the far wing. Past O'Neal. Camp. Hollinger, but it's going to be Perez who gets it away, and a slide tackle by Hollinger. So here Romero, throw it in. Do well with a header or downfield. Huerta. Kopp, Hollinger, Coop, excuse me. Do well with 6:16 to play. Huerta.
Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. Come on, boys.
Klungness. Hollinger off of his foot, but he's able to rebound and get it back. 6:03 to play. Sent downfield. Great cutoff by Harland. 5:58. Kicked up and out. Jackson still with the ball. Do well. Goes in and tries to feed one to the box. Nobody's home. 5.5 to play here in the second half of extra time.
Let's go, Charlie. 5 minutes. Come on, Bob.
Allaire to kick it away for Kelly Walsh. Line drive at the box, kept alive for Jackson. Or excuse me, at the center box, center circle. Apologies. As Huta will get in a foot race with Klungness, and he gets it back. Rolls it out to Romero on the wing. Through ball looking for Huerta, cleared by Camp. Still not out of trouble yet. Reeling will send it. Hills with 4:44 to play in the second half of extra time. Kick free by O'Neal. Harland. Silva. Vasquez. Perez. Looking for Huerta, but taken away by Reeling. Back out to Allaire. 4:13 to play. Allaire sends it through. (1-1) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 4 minutes to play in the second half of the 2021 4A West Boys Region Title game. Silva. Harland. Vasquez looking for Romero. Klungness takes it to the hip. Romero, though, gets it back. Helscher. To Hollinger. And there's a whistle. It's going to be a free kick coming for Kelly, or for Jackson or Kelly Walsh. I'm not sure, as the Jackson player has the ball in his hand. I think Silva shown a yellow card as Romero is still on the ground in the backfield over in the defensive third of Jackson. Now with 3:23 to play, the clock stops. And the wind has definitely made things a little bit chilly out here today. Winner of this game will be the #1 seed in the West. And a free kick coming for Kelly Walsh as Romero is on his feet, leaving the pitch on his own power, and leaves with a hand from the fans. Free kick coming for Kelly Walsh with 3:23 to play on the second half. Coach Matt Helscher going to talk with the official. As the conversation was short and sweet. Cyan Reeling to kick it for Kelly Walsh. Waiting for the whistle with 3:23 left in the second half of extra time. So Sahir Romero comes off with the injury, and it looked like Rafael Silva was shown a red card, or sorry, a yellow card, excuse me. As Jackson will send in a new player, Cyan Reeling. Puts it into the box, and a chance for Eric Holsheiser, but it goes wide right. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Huta to kick it away. Number 26, the new player on the pitch for Jackson. I don't have a 26 on my roster, so I apologize. Huta. Silva is already getting up and getting ready to come back into the game. Vasquez taken away by Sergio, and they'll battle for it for a minute. Vasquez does clear it out. Reeling. Battle in the midfield right now between Kelly Walsh and Jackson with 2 minutes, 25 seconds to play. Coop. Hollinger. Gilbar sending it through, but Harlan gets it back for Jackson. Far side Hills looking for Oppler, and it's into the Jackson bench. Throw in for Jackson. Kelly Walsh touched it last. Under 2 to play in extra time. If we don't get a winner at the end of this one, we're going to have another penalty kick shootout for the title. Oppler with a move, trying to make a move around. Oppler with a minute 39, and he goes down. A whistle in the box. Oppler goes down with a minute 28 to play. Reads on the clock. Now a minute 16. Still ticking by. It's going to be a corner, so it wasn't a whistle. It was just over the line, or fouls just over the line was the whistle. Jackson got up on their feet, wanting it. Oppler into the box, calmed down, but kicked in and out by Coop. 54 seconds to play. Send this one down the line through the leg of Camp. Reeling clears it out with 46 seconds to play. Silva says he's got it. And Jackson will try to get one more attack before the whistle blows. 33 seconds to play. Hills on the far side. Sends it through, looking for Huerta, taken away by Reeling. 25 seconds, kicked up by Perez. And over towards the Bear River with 16 seconds to play. Reeling with 9 seconds, as there will be a change. 3, 2, 1. And I think we're headed to a PK shootout. We are. We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. The Western Region Champion of 2021 will be decided when we come back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West Region title game on mylocalradio.com.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
For the second time today, we will decide this on penalties. And this time it's all for the top seed in the West. 5 players have been selected by their coaches, and it'll be a best-of-5 round. If we still are tied after that, then it will be a sudden death round. We'll go ahead and get that camera pointed at the goal. It looks like they will be playing at the goal to the right. So we played 100 minutes, and we couldn't get a winner there. We will get a winner now. Winner will be the number 1 team in the West, and they'll play at 11 o'clock against the number 4 team in the East. Or excuse me, 11 o'clock against the number 1 team in the East. And the number 2 seed in the West, which will be the unfortunate loser of this one, will play at 2 o'clock against the number 3 seed in the East. Cyan Reeling will take it for Kelly Walsh as they will go first. Avi Huta in goal. Stopped by Huta. Huge stop for Jackson. Aiden Allaire will now face off against Hunter Dewell. To try to give Jackson the lead in this one. And a stop by Allaire. Wow! So 1 round through and nobody hits the net. That'll now bring up Jackson Catchpole. Huta back in net for Jackson. He's in. Kelly Walsh strikes first in round 2 And it'll say 2-1 lead for Kelly Walsh with Charlie Helscher for the Bronx. And a stop by Allaire. That'll bring up freshman Parker O'Neill for Kelly Walsh. In. So a 2-goal lead with 3 rounds to play for Kelly Walsh, but Jackson has to complete this one. So here's the situation as Sahir Romero comes out for Jackson. If he doesn't hit it and Kelly Walsh hits the next one, it is over. So Romero needs to hit this one to keep it close. Above. And now it's up to Hayden Hollinger of Kelly Walsh to hit this one for the win. And it's above. Jackson. Now it'll be up to Leo Harlan. A save by Allaire. And it's over for Kelly Walsh. So it'll come down to Caden Allaire. If he makes the save, Kelly Walsh will win. If not, then we will go to the 5th round. Harlan, saved by Allaire, and Kelly Walsh are the West champions. Final score, 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, and Kelly Walsh wins the 4A West and will be the #1 seed in the state tournament on the western side of the bracket. Final score, 4-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard as the Trojans will take home the hardware. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we will have our post-game show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of the 2021 4A West region title game on mylocalradio.com.
What do you do when you lose a tooth?
Put it under your pillow. Under my pillow. Or like a treasure chest so you could put it in.
Why do you do that?
Because then the tooth fairy comes. For the tooth fairy. So the tooth fairy can come get them.
And then what happens?
I get money.
We may not be the tooth fairy, but we can still take care of your teeth. Bear River Dental in Evanston.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
The celebration continues for Kelly Walsh as they are the 2021 4A West Region Champions. As Bubba O'Neill, the Activities Director for Kelly Walsh, presents the hardware. As waiting for the trophy presentation, or the plaque presentation, as medals are given to the champion Kelly Walsh Trojans. Final score on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 4-1. Kelly Walsh winning in a PK shootout. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning into MyLocalRadio.com's coverage of the 2021 4A West Regional Conference Championship Tournament. Kelly Walsh will play at 11 o'clock against the East, number 4, and Jackson will play at 2 o'clock against the East, number 2, or number 3, apologies. As hardware is presented to Kelly Walsh. As the championship has been presented to Kelly Walsh, the number 1 seed comes in and takes care of business. It's time for your Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston. We're fast and fresh meat. And really not much to say here. Brian Serdio ties up the game for Kelly Walsh. We play 20 extra minutes of extra time, go to a PK shootout where in a best of 5 rounds, Kelly Walsh gets 3 to go in, and a clean sheet in the PK shootout by Kelly Walsh keeper Caden Allaire. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, Wyoming. Again, Kelly Walsh Trojans, your 2021 4A West Region Champions. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. Video coverage for every game of these regional soccer playoffs have been brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. It has also been brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. Next time you see Dr. Barton in Evanston, be sure to say thanks for his help in providing this coverage. That is going to do it. Kelly Walsh are the 4A champions of 2021 on the boys bracket. A big congratulations to them and their fans. Also, congratulations to Jackson on a great season, and good luck to both of these squads at the state tournament. My name's Elon Alf on behalf of our camera person, Mikkel Wilkerson. Thank you so much for tuning in, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Evanston Red Devil Sports on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Devils!